Hear about it. Talk about it now with Matt Patrick.
KTRH News Time 7:17. Should prisoners be getting a little more air conditioning? It's hot in prison, you know. It's uncomfortable in prison. Houston State Senator John Whitmire joining us. Senator Whitmire, welcome to Houston's Morning News. Thanks for taking the time this morning.
You're welcome. Pleased to be here.
Senator, apparently we have inmates dying. I had one caller say that there's been 8 inmates that have died because of the heat. Can you substantiate that? I mean, do we have inhumane conditions in our prisons?
Well, I can't substantiate any deaths. I haven't checked on it, quite frankly. We have 158,000 inmates, and we each month lose a number of inmates to death due to health matters. But let me just point out, the prisons are not built for the comfort of the inmates. They're built to be secure.
Wow, that's a news flash, I think, for a lot of people, John. I mean, I'm obviously being...
Take my word for it. As Chairman of Criminal Justice, that's not a priority. They're mostly concrete and steel, few windows, lots of barbed wire, razor wire, and it's just not going to change. It's not even on my top 100 list of things to worry about today. It's unfortunate, but if you just don't commit the crime, you wouldn't have to worry about the conditions.
Well, Senator, what about all of the people that are calling up saying that, my God, we're being inhumane? I mean, these people are busy. Is that where we are in this country now? I mean, I had one guy call me a sadist because I, like you, believe that if you do the crime, you do the time, and it gets hot in Texas, that's just too damn bad.
Well, let me just point out, like one more time, it's not built for comfort. It's built for security, and it's unfortunate that, one, we have to have the number of prisons we have, but prison officials I know do adjust the hours that are spent in the field, but other than that, they're hot. There's no doubt about it. And I understand inmates, if they have funds in a commissary account, can buy a small fan for their individual cell. I understand it's a big ticket item, but like I said, it's just not a concern. We couldn't afford to do it if we wanted to. Mm-hmm. Air conditioning units, we have 112, but number one, we just don't want to. It's not a priority to worry about the comfort of inmates. Most of them have spent many years there, and they need to be there.
All right, State Senator John Whitmire. The senator has been kind enough to hang on, and he's actually going to take a couple of phone calls. And I'm going to grab Justin here, Senator, who is an ex-con and has some thoughts on this as well. Justin, welcome to Houston's Morning News. Now, you are an ex-con, is that right?
Yes, sir.
I also have the senator here. Do you feel that inmates are being treated inhumanely because we aren't providing more air conditioning during these hot days?
No, sir, not at all. I mean, they did the crime. They're stuck there. That's the way it is.
And what were you in jail for, Justin, if I can ask?
Aggravated robbery and possession of a controlled substance.
And did it get hot in there? Were you in jail in Texas?
Yes, sir. It got hot in there. But they provided us with plenty of ice water when it got really hot.
All right. Justin, thank you. I appreciate your phone call, 713-212-5874-212 KTRH. And, Senator, there are things that can be done, I suppose, in the short term for the inmates, like giving them lots of ice water, right?
Well, I don't know about the ice part of it, but they can have water. Let me tell you what I am concerned about is our correction officers. Keep in mind we have about 40,000 correction officers, and they work in those conditions, and they're dangerous conditions. So I do feel for the correction officers, but that last person sounded like an endorsement of our current practices. But, we can talk about this all day. It's not going to change. The prisons are hot. They're uncomfortable. And the real solution is don't commit a crime and you stay at home and be cool.
And isn't it interesting, Senator, that you say that and I say that, and we have so many people that want to look past that. You're right. It's really fundamental. Do not commit crimes. Don't rob banks. Don't commit armed robbery, and you won't find yourself in prison. You'll never have to worry about that.
You got it.
All right.
It's really simple. It's not rocket science stuff. Prisons are built for security, and for them to be secure, they have to be closed. And we're not going to air condition them. One, we don't want to. Number two, we couldn't afford it if we wanted to.
Houston State Senator John Whitmire joining us here this morning. Senator, it's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for coming on with us today.
Anytime. Thank you.